You know, I wondered something the other day. What are my two favorite things on this planet? And I realized, number one, pretending to be a false god, and number two, gambling. So today, I've decided to combine those two things. We're going to be playing Worldbox, but every 10 years, we're going to have to spin the Wheel of Despair. So let me show you the wheel. So if you look here, we'll see the wheel. As you can see, there's plenty of fun stuff on here. And every 10 years, we're going to have to spin this wheel and do whatever it says. Alright, so let's get into it. I'm going to go with an archipelago here just so that we can have some people split up, because some of those disasters on here involve infections and I wouldn't want those to spread. Okay, not a terrible map here. My goal here as the god is to survive to year 200, which means we'll have roughly 20 disasters. We'll have to spin that wheel 20 times. And we're going to start with 100 people. As the god, I can help these people out, but I'm going to set myself some rules. First of all, I can't create any more land unless it's making up for land that was destroyed by one of the disasters, because some of these disasters will destroy land. I can't spawn more people, because obviously that's not going to be very fair, that'll be too easy. And lastly, I can't use certain powers like Divine Light, because this just like cures diseases. So if I have a disease one, I would obviously be able to quickly cure it with this. So I can't use anything too overpowered, but I can still try here and there to help my guys out. I'm gonna set up some people there. So I can only spawn 100 to start. I already spawned like 50, that's bad. Spawn a few there, a few here, and there. So what's that? 75. So we'll spawn a few there, some up here, some there. Okay, that's good. So now I'm just gonna have to kind of wait and hope. Alright, it is year 10, and it's time to spin that wheel. Alright, so here we go, the Wheel of Despair, and we're gonna spin it, see what we get. No! Oh my god. If we're gonna remove that now. If we got 50 SAR Bombas, I was gonna be so upset. So we got Raining Balls, which if you're confused on what Raining Balls is, let me just show you. Honestly, that one's not that bad. In the wheel, there are some pretty tame ones, but there are some really bad ones, like we saw 50 SAR Bombas, but that one's not terrible. It caused destruction, killed a bunch of people, looks like it killed about 50 people, which was about a third of the population, but that's not terrible. I like how you can just see the bowling ball sized holes in a bunch of the places where they hit. Alright, for the most part, everyone's been flourishing as we're approaching year 20. There we go. And it's time to spin that wheel again. Let's see what we get. And we get Wrath of Zeus. That one's not that bad either, and we'll see what that is in a second. Essentially, Wrath of Zeus is about what you think it's gonna be. And I'm not gonna lie, that caused a ton of destruction, and it caused so much lava. Oh my god, that was a terrible one. I thought that would be a lot better. We gotta fix this lava. Remember, I'm gonna try to step in. I can definitely use rain. That's gonna turn it all into... Oh jeez, this is bad. Looks like the south was pretty unaffected. The east is relatively fine. Okay, we gotta fix this. Like I said, we can use soil to repair. That's what we're gonna do right here. Yeah, it looks very ugly, I know. But that's a bit better. I'm trying my best here. Jeez, I did not think that would be that bad. And here we are approaching year 30. Around now we're 15% of the way there, but we gotta spin the wheel again to see what we get. And here we go. And Curse. This one could be really bad. I don't even know if anyone's gonna survive this one. And Curse is bad because we're gonna have to... You see this? Curse. We're gonna have to put this over everyone. Now this doesn't mean everyone's gonna get affected by it. but a lot of people will. Some people are inside indoors, and that would shield them from this, but this is still bad. I'm not sure if that kills people. Let's see. I think it just makes them really weak. I don't think it actually kills them. It's just really, it's a really big nerf is all. As we can see in the center, nature is slowly reclaiming it. People are getting back to the normal. Oh, a war. War just happened. This is a huge war. Oh, guys, don't fight. Everyone's gonna die immediately is what I realized too. Because they're all cursed. Now it looks like the entire world is literally against the will of sun. And you're 40. 20% of the way there, but the world's not in a very good state for this next disaster. Alright, and time to spin. And we get Greg. Oh no. 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 We have to press the Greg button. The war with the West ended, but they're still fighting the Turtle Pact. I'll give you guys a couple chickens. And here we are at year 50, a quarter of the way there. Everyone's doing alright. Alright, spin that wheel. No! Wait! Meteor shower! Oh my god. Yeah, I think that 50 star bomb is just gonna end the world if we get that. Meteor shower, that's much more doable. And that was pretty damaging. This village over here on the north got absolutely destroyed. I think all the other villages stayed intact, but a lot of people died. Oh, Chispa over here got destroyed. And what are these people? Are these bone people? Oh! I think the curse eventually turns people into skeletons. Or someone's still cursed. Okay, you're still cursed. Yaku. We're gonna kill you real quick and see what happens. Yeah, see, he turns into a skeleton. Okay, so that's what curse does. It turns them into a skeleton when they die. This war is still going on over here. I mean, this war's literally lasted 21 years, and only 50 people have died. A new war just started. These guys started fighting again. This war looks like it'll end pretty quickly, but it is year 60. Meaning it's time to spin that wheel again. Alright, let's go. And we get... No, not 50 sword bombs. Not 50 sword bombs! No! I don't know if anyone can survive this. Year 60, just 30% of the way there. Oh no. Oh, you heard the man. I don't think it's gonna matter, but... That's one. And you can count if you want, but I think that's around 50. And we have a lot of recovery to do. Oh, the lag. It looks like Yagos was able to pretty much avoid the blast. Tacos, ironically, was one of the surviving villages. The south right here got spared. I'm going to do my best to remedy this. Based on the powers I have, I'm going to put new biomes in. I'm just going to set everything to nice grassland, trying to get rid of all the nuclear fallout. I'm going to try to repair some of the land. Just duct tape this up. You can still see some of the bowling ball holes from the start. I'm trying to do my best here, but it looks like we've got to hope the next disaster is not a bad one. Look at the north. The north is shredded. And year 69, I'm trying my best. Patch up some here, and that's 70. Oh, that's bad. They got a little bit of progress done. But we're going to have to spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. At least we got that out of the way. I think that is probably the worst one on there. No! Sarbomba Strafe one. Oh my god. This is just diabolical. I did not think I would see all of these. But if you don't know what a Sarbomba Strafe run is, you're about to see it. Absolutely just leveled the middle of the map. The middle of the map is just gone. We're gonna fill a lot of this in. It's gonna look really ugly. But this is just how it's gonna have to look. Oh, that looks so ugly, I can't lie. Just fill her in. And then put some water on it. Get a bunch of that grass to grow back. Oh, look at that, new village is already popping up. And it's time for the 8th spin of the wheel. Spin that wheel. And we get 10 nukes, almost the mush. 10 nukes seems really tame compared to what we've seen. And I'm not gonna lie, 10 nukes is pretty much I think that is one of the best ones we have on there, even though it's still 10 nukes. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And even though I randomly shot those, that actually had some devastating consequences. Tacos is gone. Overall, that wasn't terrible, I guess. And that is year 90. Time for the 9th spin. And here we go. We've got some really bad pools. Like, there's a lot of decent ones on here that aren't that bad. No! 100 nukes? That might be the worst one on here. That might actually be the worst one on here. 100 nukes. And I think that was way more than 100. Somehow these purple guys are still hanging on. Literally don't know how. Trying to give them some land here. There we go. Fill in all their chickens over here. How do they get so many chickens? Was that for me? Alright. And there it is. Year 100. We may barely be hanging on, but the human spirit's indomitable. I don't know what the word is, but it's abominable. I don't think that's the right word, but we're halfway there. And time to spin that wheel. And we get the triple disaster combo. If you don't know what that means, we have to spin the wheel 3 more times and then do all 3 of those. This might be it. That might be it. That might be it. Okay. Crabzilla. Crabzilla. The infinity coin. And finally, let's see. 1 nuke. Okay. 1 nuke's not bad. It's probably the tamest thing on here. But that means that's gone now. Aw, jeez. Okay, well, we're gonna start with the 1 nuke. Just random. Okay, didn't hit anything. That's fine. The infinity coin, as you see here, removes half the creatures in the world. We're going to Thanos everyone. And then finally, Crabzilla. But I control Crabzilla. So we're just gonna cause some chaos on some of these villages, I think. Just get out of here. Yeah. Oops. And a little bit for you, too. And then, I guess that's enough. Oh, that was bad. A lot of people died. There's 40 people left in the world. Their culture should have developed. We're gonna give them some stone. You can have some stone. You can have some stone. I don't want to give them. I don't want to take up all the tree land. You can have some stone. You can have some stone. Boom. Everyone gets some stone. It's time for the next wheel spin. The 11th wheel spin. And let's spin that baby up. And we get 100 tornadoes. Oh crap. That's probably about 100. I mean, these guys cause havoc. They kind of just destroy stuff. They don't really kill people, do they? The deaths are going up. Honestly, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Okay, that's not bad. 100 tornadoes was not bad. Look at this. They're flourishing. The Ev is flourishing. Look at that. And here we are. Year 120. Time to spin. And here we are, and we're going to get California. What does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. Earthquake, 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 earthquake. And then, on top of all that, fire. I think that sums up California pretty well. In general, though, I don't think that killed too many people, which is good. That was another pretty tame disaster. And coming in here, year 130, and time to spin. There's not nearly as much stuff here anymore. Oh, please, 10 tornadoes. Yes! That's a really good one. That's a really nice one. I like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But that's a pretty tame one. I'm glad we got that one. It's a very, very simple one. And we are coming up on year 140 now. Population has shot up completely, and as year 140 hits, we finally recolonize this skeleton island. And here we go. Spin, spin, spinneroo. Oh, overpopulation would be nice. Not gonna get that. Demon invasion. That's not great. I was hoping we would get overpopulation because even though it makes me, obviously as you would think, it makes me spawn a bunch of people and animals and stuff, it's still a good one to have because we need all the people we can get to help survive. But we're gonna spawn a few here, a couple down here. I hate that sound. That sound is terrible. And let's see. Oh, jeez. The population is just screaming down. I'm gonna make the executive decision. I'm gonna send in the army down here. I'm gonna send in the army down south. Just see if they can take care of it. Oh, they're getting crapped on. Oh, they got destroyed. Vacuo fend them off. Looks like these guys fend them off pretty well. Oh, not here. Not over here. We gotta stop. Oh, who cares? I need to bring in the big guns, okay? I'm bringing in the entire army down here to come deal with them. I don't care. Jeez, y'all can't kill 6 demons? I think the demons won. Oh, it's year 150. I think Bowoe is the last real one. Look at this guy. This guy has a flame sword. This guy killed a demon. He's a true demon slayer. I'm gonna favor him, see how he's doing a little bit. This isn't great. Oh, I gotta spin the wheel, of course. Make it even worse. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see how much worse it can get. 1 Sarbamba. That's not bad. And 1 Sarbamba it is. Okay, it obliterated the west side of this island. Hit Gojina a bit. But I think it probably got rid of the rest of the demons over here, which is good. I'm gonna give these guys, gonna power up and send in our people to go deal with the demons. Okay, and now because of their power-ups, I'm gonna scrounge all the remaining demons from all the remaining land, and I'm gonna send them in for one big attack, okay? And as population numbers begin to plummet, I think the demons might win. The demons won. We might have to abandon these guys. But it is year 160, so we have to spin that wheel again. And we get Inconvenient Hill. Oh, no. Okay, so basically, Inconvenient Hill is just that. Look at that. I mean, yeah, sure, nothing really happened, but do you really want to... That's an ugly hill. I mean, look at that. No one wants to look at that. Look how ugly it is. I certainly don't want to be a part of that. It's just so inconvenient. Like, I mean... If people want to go up here now, they have to go all the way around on this part or over here. It's just... that's probably the worst one we've had. I guess, just my opinion. But it is year 170, so we got to do one of our last spins. We are, what? Pretty close to the way there now. And let's see what we get. And here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. We have to nuke the biggest city. It's pretty dang self-explanatory. We take an atomic bomb, and we smack it smack dab in the middle. Okay, that's not... I thought the village would get destroyed. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the village would be obliterated. But shockingly, a lot of people survived. That's because our army wasn't there. Oh wow, that's lucky. And we're approaching year 180. There it is. We only have 3 more spins, including this one, and we win. Here we go. And we get World War II. Okay, World War II. A whole bunch of bombs. A lot of people died, but you know what? That's not bad. But everyone's still going strong. We're coming up on year 90, which is the second to last wheel spin. We got one more after this, and then we win. Here we go. Second to last spin. Give me something decent. The dragons. You give me dragons. You could have given me racism or overpopulation, and you give me dragons. 1, 2 here, and 1 here. Oh, come on, guys. You can kill a dragon, right? Get it. Get it, guys. They got the dragon on the other side. Oh, that guy was sniping him, and he just killed him. How's everyone else going? Looks like they got the dragon up here, and they even got the dragon right here. Wow, that's shocking. We only have 3 more years, and we complete the challenge. And wait for it, year 200, nice. But time for this last wheel spin. Here we go. Oh, Vietnam. That's a great one to end on. And if you know anything about Vietnam, let me teach you a little thing called napalm. Looks like they held their ground, but the only thing left is this stupid dragon. Oh, Nap was the king? Remember Nap from earlier who had the sword? Now he's gone. Alright, we gotta end this challenge. We survived. We just gotta deal with this stupid dragon, okay? Everyone against the dragon. Okay, they got it. After 200 years of pure torture, we won, okay? We did it. The wheel has been defeated. Only 150 people currently alive. 6,500 died, and only 22 of those were natural. 10 of them from hunger, and pretty much all of them from other deaths. Alright guys, that'll be the end of today's video. If you liked it, comment, subscribe, all that. I might do this video again, so if you want to comment anything I should add to the wheel, go ahead and do it. I'll probably add it.